Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio November 19th, 2021. You have recently had the experience of feeling much more congruent than before with your thoughts and actions. Suddenly there would be someone who could ask you, what is the method you use to be more accurate than before? Do not feel suffocated by those who would only try to annoy you. Better with the moon on your side, coexist properly. Possibly the decisions you have today would have made you feel lighter than before. Remember that, at every moment, that everything you would have learned in previous days would be fundamental for you to develop something decisive today. Capricorn is the one who would possibly be in charge of you doing everything you can to put your reasoning to work. The movements you make today could fill you with different perspectives than you did before. It is time to receive the sextile between the sun and the moon so that things do not feel negative anywhere, so you would be receiving with capital possibilities, good news despite the chaos. So far, you may have stayed within a stream of discipline with a more traditional perspective on things. Suddenly an aggressive force has arisen in you that encourages you to act differently. The more you resist it, the more friction and tension it will cause in your life. Accept this new energy with open arms, as it will have an extremely positive effect on your life. You are overcome by a fierce desire to take care of your security needs on your own. Be careful not to isolate yourself too much. Your moral form is omnipresent and compensates for your energy level. Getting back to sport would be ideal. You do not agree with those close to you. You are not to be taken with a grain of salt. Weigh your words. Hurtful words said in a moment of tension can leave lasting traces. An unforeseen event related to your family, your partner, or your loved ones is added to an already demanding situation. You have no choice but to face it by remaining optimistic and finding good compromises. In terms of health, it is better to always stay current with information from experts. Today you have many aspects available and in good shape on the networks. So do not feel insecure. If there are people who have tested the effectiveness of what they recommend, do it without fear. You may be inspired to change your daily routine. You may decide to get up earlier in the morning. You could choose to go for a walk or go to the gym tomorrow. Or you could plan to take a second job. You are ready to use your energy differently. Dare to be creative. Try something that lifts your spirits and makes you feel motivated. The lunar influence indicates that your diet has an impact on your existence. Some natives are planning a major meal today. You will visit a renowned establishment dedicated to haute cuisine and enjoy your visit. Other natives will decide on a new, stricter diet aimed at weight loss. Know how to open your eyes to your eating habits and decide accordingly. Finally, another group of natives will consume food that lacks freshness, which will upset them for several hours. One of the great advantages that you would have today would undoubtedly be number 6 in the Regency, because you would be thinking for sure whether or not it is necessary to change your thoughts about your economy. It means that there could be some decisions that suddenly put you in uncertainty. Well, maybe your money is not yielding what you expected. However, with a suggestion like this one, where it would be recommended without a doubt that you clean your wallet with a cloth, with water and salt, you could suddenly free your money. Your show of power will make clear what business means to you. Take advantage of this fantastic blast of energy by conquering your targets and demons, instead of using it to fight against someone. Others must learn to get out of the way when they have a decision in mind. If they don't, politely ask them to step back rather than run over them. Today, don't change your financial habits too drastically. Your needs for change make you impulsive. Do not confuse speed and haste. You still have to think before launching a project. You should complete a project before moving on. You will only feel better about it. You will be fully available for a new business too. When love has a good rule, especially if the moon is present, it is time to take responsibility as a couple. Possibly you would consider that you have not been feeling very well lately, but today, without a doubt, everything could favor you when you least expect it. Make sure you feel happy the moment you feel things turn favorable. You are sociable by nature, and today you want to enjoy the company of others and have fun. Your appearance worries you too much because you want to make a good impression on your partner or future partner. Don't worry, you'll look great. You will be the center of attention tonight, strengthening the bonds that bind you with your friends. Have fun. In a relationship, since when haven't you taken the time to surprise your partner? Let your naturalness speak. You will find the inspiration that will allow you to go to the front of his desires, or even to satisfy certain fantasies that had never been formulated. Small attention will be greatly appreciated, whatever the field in which you lavish them. Single, you are full of fantasy, don't change anything, and listen to your most unexpected desires. It makes you irresistible. Good times are not always on your side, especially when work pressures could suddenly overwhelm you. You would have in your favor the moon with visible growth, which would be making you find the best of your talent to feel safe at every step you take today. You could come up with a trip that is possibly related to work. A friend or colleague can accompany you. When it comes to your career, expect the unexpected. Unusual events can open new doors for you to pursue different goals. You are going to want to attend a course in something, either for pleasure or just for the sake of progress. Your mind is especially open, so whatever you want to learn at this time, it will surely not cost you to do it. Exit the charentaises, put on your cowboy boots. Get out of your comfort zone. Indeed, a sign of fate is coming soon on your screens. Put on your superhero costume and grab it on the fly. In addition, the perfectionist side of your sign gives you a serious boost. More than anyone on the planet, you have crunched this project or revised this review. So give the best of yourself, and a serene professional future awaits you. When an argument breaks out in a group of friends, the fault is always on the person trying to fix the situation. So it's simple, you are the scapegoat for this story. To want to defend too much the widow and the orphan, one always ends up suffering the consequences without having known the cause beforehand. In the future, take a little height on all these vents while remaining as neutral as possible. Things will naturally fit into their respective boxes without you having to get involved in the mess caused.